Interesting new setup, right? Little different, little strange, little weird. Doesn't matter what the setup is because guys, today we're gonna be checking out a Ben Shapiro video. I saw this pop up on my recommended and I wanted to watch it. And with these Ben Shapiro, Jordan Peterson videos, I honestly get in my thoughts a lot because I know that they're controversial characters. Even touching the subject of politics is sometimes very strange and interesting. Nonetheless, I caught myself being like, should I be putting videos out like this? I don't really know. Like, is it what people actually want to see? And I'm like, dude, what the hell am I doing? Stop overthinking it, and if you want to watch a video, put out a damn reaction, it doesn't matter. So, that's what we're gonna do today. Actually, kind of funny how I'm wearing a red shirt. By no means does this indicate any of my political affiliation. I could change it to blue if I wanted. And it wouldn't even damn matter. Anyway, the title of this video is, Fuck You, I'm Talking. Student loses it while debating Ben Shapiro. So, I've seen a handful of people being like, hey, you shed some light on Ben Shapiro and Jordan Peterson. It'd be nice to see you doing videos of people debunking them. I've been searching for them. So if you guys know of any videos debunking or disproving Jordan Peterson or Ben Shapiro, drop them down below in the comments. I'll definitely check them out. I've just had a hard time finding them. So anyway, let's go, man. Little Ben Shapiro, little stirring up the pot, little getting people upset. And now that everybody's clicked off of my video because I'm incredibly annoying, let's get to it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, let's go.
Before I ask my question, so do you come from Holocaust survivors, or are you a Jewish family that did?
What? Oh yeah, Ben Shapiro's Jewish. Jesus. I was about to be like, you don't start conversations off with, do you come from Holocaust survivors? What? What a weird way to initiate a conversation with someone. Super weird.
So my great-great-grandparents arrived here. A lot of our extended family was killed in the Holocaust, but our immediate
Your
family
great-great-grandparents, but not your grandparents.
Right.
Oh, do you have friends whose grandparents were Holocaust survivors or anything like that?
Of course, many of them. Yeah, I've helped write memoirs of Holocaust survivors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their families are kind of messed up, right? Like, my family is very messed up.
I mean, if you go through a trauma like the Holocaust, I would imagine
they teach that trauma between generations. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, trauma...
He's already got weird energy, dude. Like, what are you saying? And what does messed up mean? Whenever you're in a political debate, it's super necessary to define key terms. Saying messed up, you might as well say, hey, every family's ass washed. It's like, what? What do you mean by that? And no wonder we can't get on the same page because everyone's using different damn terms.
Very often, in a lot of circumstances, is passed down. I mean, I know some kids of Holocaust survivors who turned out fantastic and some who didn't. I mean, that's
Yeah. Okay, so you are officially woke. That is what wokeness is.
Officially what?
Woke.
Woke.
It's like, people's grandparents or their great-grandparents were slaves.
Well, it's okay. No, it's okay. Guys,
Fuck you, I'm talking!
Guys, I actually want to hear...
What?
It's okay. I want to hear... Let's at least hear the argument.
Oh, dude. Dude gets so emotional, he says fuck you to the whole crowd. Fuck you, I'm talking! Dude, relax. It's called maintaining composure.
Fuck you, I'm talking!
What are you doing? People don't agree with you, so you start insulting them? Doesn't make sense.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Go.
What? He wants to hear me.
I do want to hear it. It's fine. Let him go. Let's hear it.
Come on.
Explain how that's woke.
So, I mean, the whole thing is like, let's see. So during Silent Calvin Coolidge's administration, do you know about like the Great Mississippi Flood back in the 1930s?
I understand that American history is filled with racial evil.
Yeah. And that causes some intergenerational trauma, which affects people's ability to be, effective, and things like that.
Fine. So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So if the idea is that history has consequences, of course that's true. That's not wokeness.
Yeah.
That is not wokeness. What wokeness suggests is that fundamental institutions in American society
it doesn't.
Yes, it 100% does.
I ran Elizabeth Warren's campaign. I helped organize her volunteers around here.
That's probably why she didn't win. I'm just kidding. Being facetious.
I am a representative of wokeness.
Okay. Well,
and that's just, this is all it is.
Well,
what is wokeness? I don't even know what, like, yeah, they're debating wokeness, right? I mean, shit, let's see. Let's pull it up. Definition of wokeness. A state of being aware, especially of social problems such as racism and inequality. But wokeness has taken on a different definition in terms of like making it more of a liberal ideation. So I don't know, it's like, that's what I'm saying, the detriment of not understanding the definitions that we're working with. His definition of wokeness might be different than Ben Shapiro's definition of wokeness. This argument's going fucking nowhere.
Look at my first tattoo. The guy had lightning bolts and 88s tattooed on his neck. And as a Jewish person, that's really messed up. It's basically a threat.
There are racist people who exist. The argument that you're making, and I'm going to close with this because this is going in weird directions, and I don't really want to.
No, it's not.
I don't really want to get. Just hold up a second. I let you get out your arguments, and now it's time for me to respond because I let you say the full argument.
Okay, I'll let you respond, but
no, not but. Now's my turn.
You are not characterizing what I'm saying accurately.
Now it's my turn. Your definition is inaccurate. The reason your definition is inaccurate is because any sentient human being would acknowledge that history has consequences.
Right.
But if the idea is, but that's not what wokeism is. Wokeism is a different thing. Wokeism suggests that all inequalities of today are attributable to not only historic injustices, but also continuing injustices in the now. And that all disparity is attributable to discrimination. Not just that.
At this point, we're talking over everybody. This is the type of shit that bugs me so much. At the end of the day, there's no getting to the root of the issue. There's no conclusion. There's no way to close this gap and move on in agreement or disagreement. It's just like, hey, yo, wokeness. Hey, it's my turn. Hey, fuck you. Hey, bitch. It's like, dude, what is happening? What am I watching?
Conservative is the only person, and I want to know why. Why is it that conservatives are the only people who define it like that? Why are conservatives?
You can't group conservatives. It's up to the individual to define it.
We're gonna have to stop here because this is going nowhere. But
what's up?
I'm gonna have to stop with this with you because this is going nowhere.
That's right.
All I'm going to say is this. To sum up,
I just am trying to understand your perspective.
He keeps interrupting him, dude. This just bugs me. I don't give a shit if you're Republican, Democrat, woke, non-woke, blue, pink, orange. I don't give a shit. It's like, have common courtesy to not interrupt people when you're going through an argument. It just shows classlessness. It shows an inability to actually argue. It shows a lack of authority. And what it does is it shows a lack of damn character. Fucking hell.
Just one more second.
Just one more second.
On a fundamental level, you're shifting definitions to avoid the consequences of your own argument. And if the idea is... And final point. If you are going to... Hold on. If you are also...
I mean, who knows, man? This is a fucking shit show.
Just final point to sum up there.
I don't even...
Final point to say.
I can follow that.
Yeah, one more. I just want to make, honestly, I want to make one final point to sum up there. If the idea is that traumas of the past invariably bleed down into the present, that does not explain why certain groups that have been historically not only marginalized but slaughtered in mass genocide are some of the most successful groups in our society. So if the idea is... If the idea is that past trauma always equals current inequality, or that my actions in, say, robbing a convenience store are attributable to bad actions that happened in Alabama in 1930, the answer to that is no. Don't rob the convenience store. The only way they are going to be able to break the chain of history is to make good decisions. What people on the left don't like to talk about is actual solutions. What they like to do is bitch about problems that existed 60 years ago and blame those.
So even Ben Shapiro, man, I mean, he's doing the same thing, right? Where I didn't like that the other dude did, wokeness dude, in terms of grouping people together. A lot of times Ben Shapiro says leftists, Democrats, the left side, like it's not fair to group people together like that. Individuals, some of the left. I think that those are important qualifying words. Hello?
Hey Alex, this is Eric. I'm responding to inquiry for health insurance.
Eric, what's going on, man? What are your thoughts on Ben Shapiro?
He's a great lawyer.
He's a great lawyer?
Yeah.
He doesn't practice law.
He'd be a great lawyer.
He is a lawyer, but I don't think he practices. He just makes a bunch of YouTube videos.
That's why he's great.
What the jabber snatch? What is this? All right, well,
for failures to solve them now.
Wow. One thing that is interesting is it's kind of like a lion's den in there, man. The crowd definitely like adds to Ben Shapiro, right? If someone goes in there and states their mind, if they're opposing views to what the crowd says and the crowd starts booing, I think that that is not, you know, it's kind of like majorly home field advantage for Ben. So interesting, man. I love checking out these debates, especially these political debates, because it's kind of a huge educational experience in terms of what to do, things that you can add to your own arsenal for debate, things that you can add to your own arsenal for argument, things that you shouldn't do, things that you should avoid. Great learning experience, great learning tool, and I love checking them out because they're viral as shit. That being said, drop some comments down below. Let me know what you think about this group. Let me know what you think about this video, Ben Shapiro and the woke in general. And with that being said, keep smiling, keep being yourself. Don't let anybody throw shade at you. I will see you tomorrow. That's a motherfucking fact. Yo, yeah. Love y'all. Peace.
Don't believe the lies.